Hi, I'm Robert Auerbach, and I'm a practitioner of Rolf structural integration, also known as Rolfing. One of the questions that I'm often asked is, who comes to see me? What kind of people seek out the work that I do, and why? Well, everybody's unique and everybody has their own reasons. But one kind of person that would typically come to see me is somebody that's in pain. Pain is, as we know, a great motivator. And people want to get out of pain as fast as possible. Well, with structural integration, not only can we typically move people out of soft tissue-related pain fairly quickly, but with a high degree of permanency. And another group of people that will come to see me are athletes, or people that are either professional athletes or your weekend warriors. Perhaps they've injured themselves, have maybe a repeated injury. Like many runners, for example, will often start injuring maybe an ankle or have a hamstring injury, and then because that area is already challenged, they tend to have another injury in that same area. We can address that through structural integration by balancing different muscle groups and actually getting them to lengthen so that the person no longer tends to repeat those same injuries again. Or maybe it's a professional athlete, say a football player like Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith, who I think most people will remember, used to be with the Dallas Cowboys. A colleague and friend of mine down in Dallas, Texas, took Emmitt through the 10-session process. And not so much because Emmitt Smith was suffering at the time, but because he wanted an additional edge, as of course most professional athletes are going to want. And he found that through structural integration. Another person who found a similar edge in his professional athletic career was Charles Barkley, who eventually quit the game because of extreme back pain. But when he discovered structural integration, he was given a lease on life. He had several more years in the game. Sometimes people come to Rolfing because they're not happy with their posture, and they want to see that improved, which it will certainly do. That's what it's famous for. It will also give people a sense of confidence because their actual bodies have a more confident stance, more squared to the world, more lifted up, not collapsed. That definitely improves your attitude. So those are some of the people and some of the reasons that people come and search out structural integration.